What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in at the Phoenix Suns versus Minnesota Timberwolves NBA matchup. It's going down Friday, November 21st, 2025. If you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, make sure that you head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Experts tab at the top of the page. You can also click the link in the description of this video below. Got lots of action this week, and I'm locked in on all of it. Got NBA, NHL, NFL, got college hoops and college football as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout. Get 15% off your purchase. It's PICK at checkout for 15% off. And we've also got our Inner Circle VIP services. I'm sure you've heard a lot about it in our recent videos. Basically, it's a one-on-one concierge-style service for those who make big bets and for those who have bigger bankrolls that are looking to take their betting to the next level. Now, you can call or text the number that's on the screen, but just keep in mind that if you do, it is our most expensive premium product, so just remember that. But if you reach out and you find that it's for you, it's an awesome product. I've heard a lot of great feedback about it already. A lot of people love the one-on-one coaching, the early releases. So definitely make sure that you check that out and you can find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one. Between the Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves, we've got NBA Cup action on Friday as you've got the Phoenix Suns at 1-0 in group play with a plus 22 point differential. They took down Utah in their opener, while Minnesota's at 2-0, a plus 54 point differential, knocking off Utah and Sacramento. But keep in mind that those are the two 0-2 teams in the group, and I know we've really seen those teams struggle. But you look at what Minnesota's just done against some of the better teams that they've gone up against this season. They've been able to take down some pretty solid competition at times. But if we look at Minnesota in their last 10 games overall, and you're not just looking at just the NBA Cup games, their wins have come against Washington, Dallas, Sacramento, Utah, Brooklyn, and Charlotte. Yeah, that says a whole lot. The losses, Denver and New York. So what that's telling me early on this season, and I am not faulting Minnesota for beating who's been put in front of them. I'm just saying you got to take the results with a grain of salt, because the losses have been to the Lakers twice, the Nuggets twice, the Knicks, but the wins, you have the season opening win over Portland. After that, it's been Indiana, Charlotte, Brooklyn. So they've beaten a lot of cupcakes. And now you take on a Phoenix Suns team that is 6-2 at home this season. Yes, they've been dealing with injuries. They're going to have to be without Jalen Green for a few weeks before he gets reevaluated. Grayson Allen's still dealing with a quad injury. But the Phoenix Suns have been able to hold their own against a lot of teams, despite me thinking that this was going to be a bit of a down year for the Phoenix Suns. But considering that they got rid of Kevin Durant and just made moves, and definitely were not what they've been over the last couple of seasons. But give Phoenix credit. They've been able to pick up some solid wins at home. They've kind of had the same problem that Minnesota's had, where they haven't had the toughest schedule up to this point, but they have a road win over Portland. They've swept the home and home with the Clippers. They battled the Spurs tough and got the win at home over the Spurs as 5-point dogs. I think that Phoenix has some value here, catching points with them at home, given what we've seen from them this season. As a home dog this year, the Phoenix Suns have been a solid 2-0 against the spread. It hasn't been often that we've caught points with them at home. Now, you look at the Minnesota Timberwolves as a road favorite. They're just 3-3 against the number. And again, keep in mind the teams that we talked about that they were playing in a lot of those games. So they were laying points and couldn't necessarily cover against bad teams. You're catching points with a good Phoenix team at home. I got to take them here. I'm going to take Phoenix plus the points in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, again, you can head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab or the Experts tab at the top of the page. You can also find it in the link the link in the description of this video below. And while you're at Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They are 100% free. They are the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.